大家能听得见吗？听得见扣一。11点了，我刚刚从工作下班，2个字，太累了。大家好，欢迎来到小马广吃。先不告诉大家我要做什么东西，我今天一共花了15磅，这一顿应该可以吃2、3天。This is my off the work beverage, a margarita. 我今天打算用高压锅 ，because I can and because I want to。好久没用这玩意儿。今天我早上10点开始上班，准备我们周4晚上、周5、周6和周日开门的时间用的食材。It's kind of weird as a chef to go and just prep all day. Usually you have the pressure of the opening time, which is stressful, but it's useful for me with ADHD because it gives me a deadline and something to like keep myself in check. I never make plans on a Wednesday night because I never know when I'm gonna finish. 今天我们是9点结束，晚上9点， so it was a 11-hour day or a 12-hour day, something like that, which isn't that bad. It's pretty normal. 干杯大家。第一个 clue， 这是五花肉。That's all I'm gonna tell you right now. Because 我需要看个教程视频，好久没做这道菜。
早饭古板的猪肉炖粉条。
我大概看了一下食谱，大家今天有没有需要的材料？我要马化一下，非常道歉。今天用米粉代替粉条。So we're gonna be doing everything according to how I want it because I'm eating it. 泡一下粉条。哎呀，好久没有这么晚拍视频了。上一个餐厅是一周工作差不多50到55个小时，巨累。对我来说压力很大，因为就是能看到朋友的时间，我会问他们要不要跟我去拍一个视频啊。It should be fun and easy going， 但是他最后就 made everything feel like work， 所以我最后就决定了离开那个餐厅，回到我去年工作的那个餐厅。我现在的老板是我的好朋友，然后我如果需要工作少一点，他就会让我工作少一点，或者想工作多一点，他会让我工作多一点。There's a bit more flexibility in how much I work. At the moment, 4 days a week because I want the money at the moment because I'm going away to China, so I'm saving up some money. So 我今天要做的是五花肉白菜炖粉条。但是我想加这些小萝卜，带来一点甜味儿 ，so I'm quite excited about that. Aside from that, I'm gonna keep it pretty traditional. You guys let me know how traditional you think it is. Anyway, 开始炒一下糖色。OK， 我家没有冰糖，白砂糖代替。炒糖色加水会让它炒得更轻松，不用担心它 crystallization 什么的。And it gives me a bit more time to chop my vegetables. This is my favorite type of cooking. Buying a bit of meat and then kind of using what you have in the house and adapting to whatever you want, really. 大家有没有跟我一样的问题？就是不管你有多少时间，你还是没有够时间。这样斜着改刀切片。我拿一个小碗调一个小香料。I'm not here to change the world. I'm not looking for a New England. Some ginger powder. Caramels now. You can start to see some of the bubbles have like a very, very light yellow color. That means that the process has started to work. 来点花椒吧。再来点啥呢？哎呀，我家里最近好久没买什么香料。Color starting to change. 我们要的颜色是挺深的，我加点桂皮，我喜欢桂皮的味道，白胡椒粉点一点。Now it's nearly there， 可以让它变得深一点，味道会更好。加入配料，加入猪肉，加。我要迅速把烟火 What's this called? I'm fanning the smoke. 家里面的这个抽烟机坏了。Oh my god! I didn't want to wake everyone in the building up. 让它多煎一会儿，让它油爆出来。然后我从老饭骨他们那边学了一些技巧，给大家看看。炖汤啊，炖什么东西都会加点蔬菜。胡萝卜提高它的甜。我这有一些香菜 ，it's perfect。加点洋葱，这种东西都会提高它的鲜度，去腥，也会让汤的味道更丰富、更深刻。And the key is 不能切得太小，切得太小，它会在你的汤里融化掉，会有很多小的蔬菜渣，汤变得很浓，但是不是好的那种浓。切点 cabbage， is basically a one pot meal。我就是用了家里有什么东西就加什么东西。先在这个灶台上煮一会儿，让它糖都融到汤里面。我靠！然后呢，再把它转到高压锅里。Tidy as you go。我少许的加一点点盐，加点鸡精。我这个7岁的鸡精。我顺便加点老抽，我用的这个李锦记蘑菇老抽，它是这个草木老抽。I don't know how to read it. It's a good flavor. 东北菜就要那种酱色很丰富很足。Malta, hello again. Smell the food. 差不多可以放到高压锅里了。它开始冒气的时候，定个15分钟的闹钟。我给大家 Malta, where are you going?好久不见，宝宝，好久不见。起来了。我15分钟的闹钟响了，我关了，让它排气，最好是自然排气。Don't ask me why. That's just what my head chef told me. 老饭骨煮面的时候，它是用水和老抽。This is ultimately what brings me joy. Cooking what I want to cook in my own time and sharing it with you guys. This is what it's all about. OK， 我们的粉条正在煮。I'm so hungry. Oh, I'm so excited. 过滤一下，开始收汁儿。Yes, looks so good. 我们来尝一下这个汤吧。哇，好喝，可以吃出来那个胡萝卜和那个小萝卜的咸味。我尝一下这个白菜，煮过了。哎呀 ，On the plus side, the pork is very tender. 尝一块肉，哇，这猪肉煮出来的很好吃。我把我的猪肉再加回去，粉条加进去。Okay, guys, don't hate me. 我要加一点这个黄灯笼辣椒酱 for some nice contrast. 然后最后加一丢醋。Oh, I'm so excited. 我好久都想用这个角度来拍。干杯！先找个照片。哇，哇哦！So good. 有点辣。其实感觉应该加点土豆。这个就是下班爽。That little bit of 黄灯笼辣椒酱 is just what the dish needed. 今年10月底、11月初，我会在国内，打算去成都。打算去贵阳，打算去重庆，打算去昆明。However much I can do, I want to do. 有推荐的地方、美食啊什么的，有趣的东西都可以在评论里跟我说。我做的这个咸度刚刚好，然后汤也刚刚好，因为这个菜其实不应该带汤的，但是我今天晚上就想要吃带汤的，懂吗？凌晨1点。This bowl of food is so heartwarming after a long day's work. I barely ate anything. 我的目标是接着拍这种做饭视频 ，because it's my hobby. 可以给我点个赞，留个评论，扣1扣2投币。Wish me luck at work tomorrow. 祝大家一切顺利，大家都开心快乐。Spicy. 评论 time， 最近剪头发了，突然感觉像我弟弟了，所以大家可以叫我大西柚。My Harda， 好帅气的小马 ，Not anymore。平常在家吃中餐还是西餐 ？50-50 ，I think。我一般在上班的时候，我都会带一包米饭，然后煮个粥，有的时候做一大碗粥，然后早饭吃一个粥，然后中午饭再吃个粥，真的工作人员餐了。小红薯65332797说，筷子现在在英国普及都什么程度了？10个人里面有几个会用 ？Good question。我觉得现在大多数人都可以用筷子 ，but you still have one or two silly people who don't know how to use chopsticks。比如说我朋友圈里，现在每个人都会用筷子，因为不会用的我都教了。大毛殿下说，牛奶坏了煮一下，放点糖也好吃。这不是酸奶哦。我觉得得看牛奶坏到什么程度吧。我觉得刚刚坏有可能 this makes sense, but like if it's like moldy, then surely not. I don't know. Maybe that's how you make yogurt. It's not how you make yogurt. But 机智的莲蓉包，西柚长得跟你越来越像了，下回多做点，感觉都没吃饱呀。半大小子吃穷老子，哈哈。其实我们3个人吃的很饱。Thank you very much. 大家 I want to address this because 大家那一条视频发了，99%的弹幕都说汤没加够，吃不饱，你没加够什么玩意儿？你这做错了，这个什么没做的啊？为什么加虾酱啊？什么啊？我视频里说的 I wanted soup, so when I make it at home, I'm gonna make it soupy. But I liked the 虾酸 I added some shrimp paste. And then 他说汤不够，我其实也想到当时汤不够，但是我刚端上去的时候汤就不够，我加了一点汤，然后它那个味道就没了，所以我们就慢慢煮着，我就不想再加水了，因为就会没味儿。We just like put everything in and we tried to eat as quick as possible. But that wasn't a problem either because the original one that I had was ganguo, so just leave me alone. Like it tasted amazing and everyone was full, so 没问题。哦，对，我们发酵完了，现在已经2周了，好像。哇 ，it is so good, like it is so tasty. 我建议大家在家里尝试。我前天做了个意大利面，用它来做酱，然后加了一些番茄。It was like out of this world, amazing, so good, so good. I think it's quite funny that this person said, 西柚长得跟你越来越像，因为我觉得现在是反着的，我跟弟弟长得越来越像。I'm going backwards in time. 我这里说的我们吃了很多，不用关心。我说错了，我应该说的是你不用担心我们，因为我们都吃饱了。So I wasn't trying to be rude. You don't have to worry about us because they were eating very expensive steaks and they were definitely happy and full. So 不用关心，不用担心。我是每次把关心和担心弄错。It sounds the same to me and my Chinese is not very good. 行，谢谢大家观看，别忘了点赞、关注、